Good afternoon and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. When I cleaned up the table, I found a tower. And what that said to me is that when somebody saw that last reading, they had a tower moment. They realized something. And I asked for another video, and I'm going to tell you the songs that I got. And whoever this is for, I hope you find the peace that you're looking for. I hope you find the peace that you're looking for. The first song that I got was Good As Us by Caitlin Smith. I'm sorry that I'm emotional, but these songs made me very emotional. This is somebody that's not looking for a relationship at all. They're looking for peace. Good As Us by Caitlin Smith. Good As Us, Caitlin Smith. Somebody here's had a loss, a huge loss. This is how the song goes. I shared a cigarette from a balcony in Mexico with the red sunset dripping down in the sea. I drank up all the wine that I could find in downtown Rome. Remember the Eiffel Tower? I stumbled out feeling taller than the Sistine. Yeah, I've tried to find a similar high, but nothing ever touches it. No, nothing ever comes close, 'cause it ain't good as us, good as us. I look so long for something real. No, nothing else can make me feel as good as us. When I'm in your eyes on a summer night in the back porch glow, it's like everything else just disappears. And when we're tangled up, making love with the lights down low, all I need is you right here. Yeah, I've tried to find a similar high, but nothing ever touches it. No, nothing ever comes close. 'Cause it ain't good as us. I looked for so long for something real. No, nothing else can make me feel as good as us. And it just keeps repeating that. And then I said, what's going to happen to these two people, Spirit, that they can't find anything as good as us or this person? And I got this. Truth by Jason Aldean. So for some reason, this person wants to hide the truth about how they feel. And you're going to let them. For some reason, my internet is spinning. Come on. I don't know why it won't come up. I need Truth by Jason Aldean. Truth by Jason Aldean. Here we go. It goes like this. Tell them all I'm on vacation. Say I went to visit friends. That you ain't heard or seen from me in quite a while. When they ask you where I've been, tell them I'm out on the West Coast where it don't ever rain. And that I'm probably doing fine. Just don't tell them I've gone crazy. That I'm still strung out over you. Tell them anything you want, just don't tell them all the truth. Yeah, don't tell them all the truth. Tell them I'm out in Vegas blowing every dollar I ever made. Tell them that I must be into something bad for me, 'cause I sure lost a lot of weight. Tell them I'm out on the road with some old rock and roll band, living like a gypsy can. Just don't tell them I've gone crazy, that I'm still strung out over you. Tell them anything you want to, just don't tell them all the truth. Yeah, don't tell them all the truth. The truth is that I'm asking you to lie, and we both know that it ain't right. But if you ever loved me, please have some mercy on me. Yeah, tell them anything you want. Just don't tell them all the truth. Just don't tell them all the truth. I still need you. Yeah, that's the truth. I still love you. Baby, that's the truth. And I said, what else do we need to know about this? And I got this. Holes in the Floor of Heaven, Steve Warner. And it goes like this. One day, shy of 8 years old, when Grandma passed away, I was a broken-hearted little boy blowing out that birthday cake. How I cried when the sky let go with the cold and lonesome rain. Mama smiled and said, "Don't be sad, child. Grandma's watching you today. 'Cause there's holes in the floor of heaven, and her tears are pouring down." That's how you know she's watching, wishing she could be here now. And sometimes if you're lonely, just remember she can see. There's holes in the floor of heaven, and she's watching over you and me. Seasons come and seasons go. Nothing stays the same. I grew up, fell in love, met a girl who took my name. Year by year, we made a life in this sleepy little town. I thought we'd grow old together. Lord, I sure do miss her now. But there's holes in the floor of heaven, and her tears are pouring down. That's how I know she's watching, wishing she could be here now. And sometimes when I'm lonely, remember she can see. There's holes in the floor of heaven, and she's watching over you and me. Well, my little girl is 23. I walk her down the aisle. It's a shame her mom can't be here now to see her lovely smile. They throw the rice, I catch her eye as the rain starts coming down. She takes my hand, says, "Daddy, don't be sad, 'cause I know Mama's watching now." And there's holes in the floor of heaven, and her tears are pouring down. That's how I know she's watching, wishing she could be here now. And sometimes when I'm lonely, I remember she can see. Yes, there's holes in the floor of heaven, and she's watching over you and me. Watching over you and me. I'm sorry, I'm channeling someone's grief. And then I said, so what else is going to happen with this person, Spirit? And I got this. Jesus, Haggard, and Jones. And it goes like this. It's by Creed Fisher. Oh, how am I going to get... Gotta get the lyrics. Jesus, Haggard, and Jones lyrics, Creed Fisher. I just want the damn lyrics. Whew. Somebody is tore up over loss. Hanging out with my mama, I learned about Jesus. Hanging out with my dad, I met Haggard and Jones. Hanging out in the back seat of a 68 Chevy, I learned about heartache and the ways of the world. Hanging out with Uncle Ronnie, I learned to roll up a fat one. Hanging out with Uncle Pooch, I learned to kick some ass. Hanging out with my grandpa, I learned about hard work. Get all you need with the pride in your hands. And Jesus for the hard times, Haggard for the fight inside. George Jones when I feel like getting high. A bottle of low shelf with a bar whore in a hotel. This bottle in my hands going dry. Hanging out with the bar stool, I learned about drinking. Hanging out with the police, I learned I'm not Jesse James. Hanging out with Mark Jones, I learned he still can't get laid. Something in this town ain't ever gonna change. Hanging out with my ex-wife, she's a pain in the ass. Turns out in this life that in the long run, the only thing you can count on, Jesus, Haggard, and Jones. Got Jesus for the hard times, Haggard for the fighting side, George Jones when I feel like getting high. A bottle of low shelf with a bar whore in a hotel. This bottle in my hands going dry. I got Jesus for the hard times, Haggard for my fighting side, George Jones when I feel like getting high. A bottle of low shelf with a bar whore in a hotel. This bottle in my hands going dry. So this person's lost somewhat. And then I said, what's going to end up ultimately happening here? Hold on one second. Sorry about the interruption. Yeah, I definitely think somebody's grandmother is a factor here, okay? And I said, what else is going on here? Because there's really I feel like somebody is really in their feelings about people they've lost. And they can't find anything as good as the spouse that they've lost. And the next song that I got was Where I Find God. So this is leading you to finding God is what it's ultimately leading you to. Where I Find God, Larry Fleet. And I think that drinking might play a factor somehow in your situation. This is how it goes. The night I hit rock bottom, sitting on an old bar stool, he paid my tab and put me in a cab, but he didn't have to. But he could see I was hurting. Oh, I wish I'd got his name, 'cause I didn't feel worth saving. But he saved me just the same. That day out on the water when the fish just wouldn't bite, I put my pole down, I floated around. It was just so quiet. And I could hear my old man saying, son, just be still, 'cause you can't find peace like this in a bottle or a pill. From a bar stool to that Evinrude, Sunday morning in a church pew, in a deer stand, or on a hayfield. An interstate back to Nashville, a Chevrolet with the windows down, me and him just riding around. Sometimes whether I'm looking for him or not, that's where I find God. Sometimes late at night, I lie there and listen to the sound of her heart beating, and the song of the crickets are singing, and I don't know what they're saying, but it sounds like a hymn to me. No, I ain't too good at praying, but thanks for everything. From a bar stool to that Evinrude Sunday morning in a pew, in a deer stand or a hayfield, an interstate back to Nashville, a Chevrolet with the windows down, me and him just riding around. Sometimes whether I'm looking for him or not, that's where I find God. From a bar stool to that Evinrude Sunday morning in a pew, in a deer stand or hayfield, an interstate back to Nashville, a Chevrolet with the windows down, me and him just riding around, talking. Well, I do that a lot. That's where I find God. So this is leading someone to a relationship with the divine. And you've had a lot of loss, a lot of heartache. Sorry. Somebody is really struggling with their pain. I feel it's so heavy. You've got to have peace, baby. You've got to find God. You've got to find some peace. And you're not going to find it in a bottle or a pill or a woman or a man. You've got to find peace in Jesus. somebody's really looking for peace. And they've been looking in all the wrong places. Alright, can I have a prayer for this person's spirit? I need your help. What would you say? Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who've trespassed against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Okay, I'm fighting to get this one made. Sweet tea for the soul, Spirit said. Alright, may I have a message, please, from Sweet Tea for the Soul for whoever is struggling like this. You've lost your wife or your husband, your mama, your daddy, your grandmama, maybe all of the above. The bird girl. I have seen something else under the sun. The race is not to the swift or the battle to the strong, nor does food come to the wise or wealth to the brilliant or favor to the learned, but time and chance happen to them all. Ecclesiastes 9:11. Tucked away in Savannah, Georgia's historic Bonaventure Cemetery, an obscure sculpture of a little girl with her arms out extended adorned a family plot. A photographer, photography, commissioned to take a photograph for a book cover, happened to spot the combination statue bird feeder in the dusk of an early evening. The hauntingly beautiful photograph wound up on the cover of a best-selling novel, also figuring prominently in a later film version. From that point on, fans beat a path to the cemetery to see the statue, marveling at its pure and serene simplicity. However, due to its unexpected popularity, the Bird Girl statue had to be permanently relocated to an art museum. One question begs to be asked. If the photographer had taken a photograph of some other statue in the Bonaventure Cemetery that evening, would a different sculpture have inspired such fervor? Fame seems to follow no formula or reason, yet it finds those to whom it is given. Faith check. In this world, one might be famous or infamous, but earthly fame is in either form is fleeting. But did you know that God has his own Hall of Fame? His Faith Hall of Fame is an impressive list of Old Testament heroes or the Bible in Hebrews 11. Ordinary men and women who triumphed over adversity and whose stories both encourage and challenge our faith. The desire for fame tempts even noble minds, St. Augustine. So you're someone who might even have found fame and you've somehow been in the public eye, and it makes it so much harder when you've been in the public eye when you make mistakes, because they prey on your mistakes. They want to see you fail. What virtues are you working on in this person's life, Spirit? Integrity. Helping you to have integrity and helping you to have happiness. They also are helping you to be gentle, maybe with yourself, and to be responsible, ultimately, when it comes to your money or your stewardship. Sorry, I'm still getting over pneumonia. I'm getting there, though. I'm getting there. Alright, Sacred Destiny, what would you say to whoever you're speaking to right now? Freedom and diligence. It's time to remove from your life the people, places, and things that are not meant to be there. It's time to declutter. It's time to give the ground time to restore its nutrients. Freedom and healing chaos. And I definitely feel like you're going through healing chaos right now. You're going through a lot of grief. Stillness is here and freedom. having to be in a place of stillness and find freedom. Sacred Destiny, can you show me how this happened with this individual or these individuals? Something in your life changed and it brought blessings, and now you're having to be diligent. Like I said, you're having to let the ground fallow. You're having to remove the pestilence, the disease. Nature will naturally do those things if we allow it to do that. If we don't mess with it, if we just leave it alone. So you're changing by having blessings. And I think you're just wanting to be left alone. That's how this happened. You just wanted to be left alone. What's being hidden? You're having courage and happiness. And what's being shown? So secretly you have courage and you're happy. Freedom. You have your freedom now and you're going to go forward. You're moving forward in freedom. And what's going to happen next? Oh, you're getting a lot of cards. You're going to have enlightenment. You're going to be in leadership. You're going to take action and you're going to see miracles and wonders. God has something amazing in store for your life is what I'm seeing. And you're going to embrace these changes that are happening. Show me how this happened, Spirit. May I see, please? Show me how this happened to this individual. You're being empowered and you're closing out a chapter of your life or a relationship in your life. You're closing out something. You're getting closure on these deaths that you've had. You're going to have closure and good luck with your closure. You're going to have good luck closing whatever out you're closing. You're going to have a home and closure. It looks like you're closing something out and you're going to have a home. I'm just going to go ahead and get these up because we already know what they say. I don't remember what I say anyway, so I'm counting on you to remember. Show me how this happened. Remember, it's about integrity, joy, gentleness, responsibility, and stewardship. How did this happen? This is the spellcasters. Show me how this happened. Holy Spirit. The truth. Remember, don't tell them all the truth. The truth came out. That's how this happened. Well, what are you hiding if the truth came out? Your psychic abilities. You have psychic abilities that you're hiding. And what's being shown? That you've set boundaries with people. You're learning how to set appropriate boundaries and not be codependent. And what's going to happen next? Good for you. Good for you. You have very powerful psychic abilities, and I think you got these from your mother, possibly. You're learning compassion. That's what's going to happen next, is you're going to have compassion for people. You have compassion like the world has never seen. And you also have psychic abilities. And on the bottom of the deck, we have good luck. These boundaries have infinity woven into them. These boundaries are like global. Somehow you're going to be in the public eye and you're going to affect a lot of people. Your psychic abilities are going to affect a lot of people. You got these abilities from your mother or your grandmother. Maybe both. Alright, let's see what we would get out of. We haven't used the Energy Oracle in a while, but I feel to use it for you. So I'm going to see what message. Healer of the Ages and appreciation. So you're grateful for the healing you've gotten from Spirit. You're working on your healing. A man holding a heart and the healer of the ages. So there was a man in your life that you lost. Or you are a man and you had a loss. And you're healing from that. The magician in the mirror and the man holding the heart. So this is somehow you're seeing your reflection. You're manifesting something. Alright, show me what message you would like for us to receive from this deck of cards, please. Goddess of the Moon came out. This is you and your psychic abilities. You're being given more psychic abilities than you ever had. Number 52, and you're also being shown a happy family. So your family is going to be happy again. I don't think your family has been happy because of the losses that you've been through. Number 52, Goddess of the Moon. Let me tell you what Spirit's saying to you. If I can find it. It's like I'm having to search for your destiny here. Goddess of the Moon, intuition and going within. This card shows an eternal spirit holding the bright reflective moon and standing in front of a crystal clear water of a sparkling waterfall. Her arms are stretched upward, receiving the light of the moon with the light of inspiration. This card is all about intuition, the ability to receive insights from your soul's point of view. Receiving this card upright tells you that you have the power to get intuitive information of all types of issues, and now is the time to use it. The Goddess of the Moon brings you all sorts of information, from the mundane to the spectacular. For instance, you could have the urge to take a different route home from work and find out later that you avoided a 3-hour traffic jam. Or you might have an idea of a great invention, a stock investment, or a spellbinding novel. This card could also indicate a significant blossoming of psychic ability and mediumship, even on a professional level. You're always blessed with the ability to connect, but this card is telling you that now is the perfect time to open up. Get ready for the amazing inspiration that it brings. So you're being given more psychic abilities, and that's being hidden. I don't think you even see it happening. In fact, you might not think it's happening at all. I want to see how Spirit's working in your life, and I'm being told to use the red cards. How are you working in this person's life, Spirit? May I see, please? You're going to have compassion like the world has never seen. And I think you have a destiny of having fame of some sort. That's a lot of cards. Alright. I'm going to tell you what they are. I have the High Priestess in reverse. I have the Moon. I have Strength in reverse, I have the Star in reverse, I have the Hangman in reverse, and I have the Sun in reverse, okay? I'm going to put them all back, and we're going to see what we get out of this deck. Show me how you're working in this person's life, Spirit. May I have 1 or 2 cards? There we go. The Chariot came out in reverse for you. There's something that you've just not been able to get over. This is a card of movement being obstructed. Your movement is being obstructed. You're not able to move. You're not able to get over something. This is a card of motion, and it usually represents a Taurus. Alright, what's the energy to overcome? Energy to overcome in this person's life, Spirit. You have a lot going on, baby. The energy to overcome is the Magician and an Empress. So you're trying to manifest a woman who's not in your life. It could be a mother. You might be trying to manifest your mother into your life, or a grandmother, or a wife, or it could be a twin flame. You're trying to manifest a very powerful feminine into your life. What's going to pull it together? Whoever you are, you're trying to manifest an Empress. Or you are an Empress who's manifesting. But that's the energy to overcome. And we're going to find out why. Give me just a moment. What's going to pull this together, Spirit? I think you might be this Empress. But you sound like a man in the music. This Empress might be trying to manifest this man who is struggling. The Sun in reverse. So your unhappiness is what turned over. And again, not using your intuition, the High Priestess is in reverse. But we see that you're secretly full of psychic abilities, and that you're being given more psychic abilities, even to the point of being famous about your psychic abilities. Alright, what do we want to find out here? I want to know what's going on with this Empress that's in reverse. Show me why she's in reverse, Spirit. Why is the Empress in reverse? I want good, strong answers only, please, from the universe. Why is the Empress in reverse? Because of a mature man in reverse. An older man. This is the Emperor. Because the Emperor is no longer in the picture, she's in reverse also. But she's manifesting something. What is she manifesting? An official person that's not in her family room. So she's trying to manifest an official person. Somebody official to her. For her family room. And someone is in despair. Why is she manifesting this? Show me why she's manifesting this. Why does she want this so badly? May we see, please? Because someone is a thief. Someone is a thief. That's why she's manifesting this. Because someone has stolen something from her. And there's a main female in reverse. Talk to me, Spirit, about why this Empress is in reverse and manifesting. Fill in the blank and examine a matter a little deeper. It's time for anal. Somebody could have been acting like an asshole and fill in the blank. Show me what's going on here. Somebody has to cook a fucking meal. And you thought you had them all figured out, but you don't. What do you not have figured out? What do you not have figured out? That you have to forgive. Go all in or get the fuck out, and you're going to go solo. So you're not going to go all in. You're going to forgive this person, but you're not going to go all in. You're going to get out and go solo. Because you're going to deal with your drama, your exes, your old hurts, and your unresolved shit. And you're going to agree to fucking disagree. So you're agreeing to disagree with someone. And I don't think they know who they're dealing with, honestly. Why are you agreeing to disagree with someone? Maybe because they're a thief and they've stolen something from you. Because you're manifesting somebody official in your family room because of a thief. You might be manifesting calling the police because someone stole something from you. And it has something to do with a mature man. Somebody's pretending like you got away. Somebody's pretending like you got away with stealing from them. You have a lot of differences and somebody got away. You're very different from this person. You all are not the same. Enough is enough with the differences. Show me what this Empress is manifesting. What's the Empress manifesting here, Spirit? Unsent messages. I've written you several texts, but in the end I chicken out. And somebody not being a player. The player is in reverse. What messages can you not send? This is what she's manifesting. Somebody who won't talk to her. I think I miss you, and I miss you so much all the time, actually. So she misses somebody. That's what she's manifesting, is somebody she misses. And you just fell asleep on the phone. Good night. How do they feel about her? I wish I was there with you. So this person wants to be there with her. I can't stand you. You drive me crazy. What the fuck did I get myself into? That's somebody else. She misses you or you miss her. And one of you wants to be there with the other and you miss each other. So what's the hold up? Tell me again why you're single. There is no hold up. I don't like to text, but I'll text you all day long. So what's going to happen here then? What's the hold up? There is no hold up, I'm hearing. Something's not changing. Clarify what's unchanged. Somebody has telepathy, healing, pretending, work, and haunted. So you're pretending at work. Somehow you're haunted and your work is involved and you're pretending when it comes to your healing, but you have telepathy. Why are you pretending when it comes to your healing? Because somebody needs to be eliminated and you need to stop fantasizing. And what will be the outcome of the elimination? Somebody acts like they don't care, trust your intuition, and let them go. So you're not using your intuition about letting somebody go who doesn't care. That's the person who won't change. They don't care. What do you mean they don't care? They will call. They don't care if they will call. Somebody's stalking you from a fake account. Why won't they call, or why will they call? Because they're missing you. You're missing this person. Y'all should be together. Alright, why is the Chariot in reverse? Because what's the T in the wrong deck and somebody learned their lesson. Somebody's stuck somewhere and they can't move on and they've learned their lesson. Spirit said, what's the T? So let's see what the T is. What's the T? What's the T was in the wrong deck. A diamond girl who's born to shine and investigating. Somebody's investigating about a diamond girl who's born to shine. Bad choices and investigating. If somebody is looking into your bad choices and you're a diamond girl who's born to shine. You made a fake apology and they're investigating. Somebody knows you aren't sorry. You're just saying you're sorry, but you're not. What's the T here, Spirit? About the lessons. Woo! Somebody was keeping you a secret and somebody was outdated. Caution. Why were they keeping you a secret? Because of having to use sexual protection, sports, playing games, being into games. Somebody that didn't get kicked out and venting. So they didn't get kicked out. They play video games. They have to use sexual protection and they're venting. Why do you have to use sexual protection with this person? Because of their envy and their being money hungry. This person is jealous and money hungry. So you use sexual protection so nobody gets pregnant here is what it looks like to me. You have a crush on somebody. Why is outdated here? Because of sex. So you're having sex with somebody you no longer care about and you're trying to keep them a secret. Somebody's money hungry and jealous. And that's why you have to use sexual protection. And you would have to check yourself. So you're worried about catching an STD here. Anything else we need to know from the T-Deck, Spirit? Just a minute. The police are also somehow involved in this. And a copycat. So somebody may have been pretending to be you. Why did the police get involved? Because of a divorce. Keeping a promise in a private relationship and your family time. What happened that got the police involved? The sugar and the salt don't look the same. Yeah, it's like somebody was pretending to be you and somebody's insecure. It's like somebody was secretly pretending to be you. Maybe they were using a fake account to pretend they were you. Or a fake identification. It's like they stole your identity. Anything else, Spirit? In your fields, the sex shop, a diamond girl born to shine in reverse and expecting a new beginning. So it's like they're with the wrong person expecting a new beginning. And they think this person is a diamond girl, but they're not. Because they're pretending to be who they're not. Why is Diamond Girl born to shine in reverse? Because they won't defend themselves. Why won't they defend themselves? Because they have fake friends. It's their total drama in action and they want to get a room. Because they're coming in after you. That's a lot of drama. That's a lot of drama because of what I was feeling in the beginning of all that grief. You're covering your grief up with a lot of drama, and you can't do that. You can't do that, but for so long. Somebody stole something from you. Tell me about what happened when they stole something. That's what I want to know. How can I find out? Let me get a deck of cards. Show me what they stole. What was stolen here? Why is the thief here? They stole your identity. Yeah, they stole your inheritance and left you out in the cold. This person stole your inheritance and left you out in the freaking cold. Show me why the thief is here. The 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. This was supposed to lead to your independence, but you got left out in the cold, I guess. Why is thief here? Number 24 is the thief card. Number 6. Why is the thief here? Because of the devil and the Knight of Swords. Because somebody had a real strong desire to tell a lie. Clarify the lie they told. Somebody told a huge lie here. Capricorns here. It was about being in a relationship with an Empress. The Empress is here again, but upright. She's upright, and it's like she's arguing, but it's not the answer. And there's no relationship with this person. Why is there? They stole your relationship is what they stole. Because of a Queen of Cups who was not fighting for what they love. Cancer's here. Why wasn't she fighting for what she loved? Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus are here strongly. She wasn't fighting for what she loved because of an Ace of Pentacles, a Queen of Wands, a 7 of Wands, and a 9 of Cups in reverse. So you moved in or started a new opportunity with a Leo. And she really felt like this was just it was just so disappointing. And there was no point in defending herself against you. Why did she feel like there was no point in defending herself here? She felt like she had no defense because you started a new opportunity with a Leo. That's too many cards. Clarify the opportunity. I need good, strong answers from the universe, please. Good, strong answers from the universe. Why did she feel like she couldn't defend herself when she was so disappointed? I can't get a good, strong answer to save my life from this. Why was she disappointed and couldn't defend herself? Why was she disappointed and couldn't defend herself? I'm only taking strong answers. There's planetary alignments here. Bees are significant because of it. Because of this, that yeah, she was left out in the cold. She got left out, and somebody didn't look at this as an opportunity either. They weren't an opportunist. Alright, sorry for all the interruptions. She got left out, and she wasn't really looking at this as an opportunity. So this Empress got left out, and they lied about the relationship. Somebody was fighting her and broke up with her. They were fighting with her and they broke up with her. And she was in love, it looks like. But she didn't want to fight. And they started a new opportunity with a Leo. It looks like there's a Cancer here and a Leo. And she didn't defend herself because she was just disappointed and she wasn't going to use this as an opportunity. An opportunity for what? Somebody here was using this to their advantage and she wasn't going to do that because she's not going to stoop to their level. We're talking about a very powerful feminine here who is publicly recognized. Yeah, the Ace of Wands, no desire. She lost all desire for this. She didn't want any love from this person anymore. This person disappointed her. What did they do to disappoint her? May I see, please? There it is right there. They set boundaries. Aquarius is here. There's an Aquarius here who was like smart and independent. They were educated. They were very powerful. They wanted to rebuild their life. And so they had no desire to be with this person because the person lied and they broke it off with them. So they just let it go. Oh, they walked away. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They walked away. Alright, so what was stolen from her, it looks like, was a relationship that she had with somebody that was very special to her. And they did whatever they did to be with somebody else. It looked like it was a Leo. There could have been a Cancer also involved, and whoever this Empress represents. But the Empress did not fight for this because she didn't feel like it was worth it. Okay. What do we need to know here, Spirit? I feel like I don't really know what I need to know. Why is the Chariot here? May I see, please? Why the Chariot is here? No. Why is the Chariot here? Oh, wow. Okay. The Two of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Ten of Earth. Okay? The Ten of Pentacles. What you can't get over is your inheritance. Somebody was at a crossroads and trying to get their money together. It was like you were worn out, you were tired, and you just needed to get your money balanced so you could leave a legacy. That's what you were trying to do. And why is the Magician here? Because that's what you were manifesting yourself to not take love from this person. You didn't want anything from this person. You were just showing this person love, and you even stopped doing that. Why is the Empress here? Why is this Empress here in reverse? Somebody manifested this Empress, or they are manifesting. Why is she here? There we go. Because she is going through hell. Nine of Wands. Why is she going through hell like this? Somebody's spying because of the King of Wands. What did he do? That's a Leo also. It could be a female. Okay. The Empress is here. The Truth and the Sagittarius is here. The Knight of Wands. So what she's realizing and going through, what's so heavy, what this King of Wands did to her. This could be a Leo. Somebody's just real passionate. And this person is going through hell, and they're passionate about them. They're realizing the truth about an Empress and a Sagittarius. What's the truth? May I see the truth here about this Empress and Sagittarius? There's a transformation taking place. What's happening? What's the transformation? That's Scorpio death. The transformation is the tower that we saw at the beginning of the reading. There's a tower happening. Somebody's going to move somewhere new, and it's going to be a higher level commitment. Clarify the tower. That's powerful as hell. You're about to start something new. You're reevaluating something. What are you reevaluating? You're reevaluating the end, a calling, and a King of Cups. Something ended with the King of Cups. This is a Scorpio, I think. And they had a calling on their life. Alright. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Somebody's about to move or start a new job because of that Queen of Swords and the truth coming out. Remember the one that set the boundaries? That she told the truth. What was the truth she told about this Leo? She told the truth about the Leo. What did she say? She said, all we ever do is fight, and I'm in love with somebody new. Alright, and why is the Hierophant here? because of the Knight of Cups, the King of Cups, the Sun, and the Knight of Cups. Because there's somebody who's in love with her too. She makes them very happy, and they want to show her love. They really want to show her love. What's the Sun here for? The Sun clarifies the Sun upright. Because of a Three of Cups, like a celebration. Why is this celebration here? Because she's celebrating a new job. What's going to be the outcome of her new job? It's going to feel like an imprisonment. Okay, what's going to happen there, though? She's going to get stable, and she's going to be fair and generous. Alright, and why is the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck in reverse? Because somebody is soul searching about moving real fast towards something. What are they moving so fast towards? The Two of Swords, the Hangman, Strength, and the Four of Wands. So it's like they're going to not know what to do. And they're going to see this differently. The fact that they have no moves is going to have them stronger. The Leo is here, and a relationship. The fact that there's nowhere they can go in this relationship. It's like this relationship is not going anywhere. So what you're not using your intuition about is that the relationship with the Leo is not going anywhere. Let's put them all back. So if the relationship with the Leo is not going anywhere, what's going to be the outcome here for this person? You're going to have the Nine of Pentacles and the Calling. You might get a phone call from somebody saying I'm single again. What's going to be the outcome here for the person that's not the Leo, the Empress? What's going to be the outcome for the Empress? The outcome for the Empress is going to be Gemini, the Lovers, and a new opportunity in love. The Ace of Cups. Can you clarify the Lovers? Somebody's going to choose a new love. Clarify the Lovers. It's somebody who hasn't taken love from you in the past. And why is it that, because this is a friend of yours, they are really excited. Sagittarius is here. This person is they're at the beginnings, not even starting new, but thinking about something they're excited about and something that they really love. It's like they have friends around them. Clarify what you're being so patient about. You're being patient because you've been through mourning. You've been sad. You've been deceived. When it comes to a thought of something new that would bring justice to this situation. What's going to be the outcome for this person? Wish fulfillment, a fair and balanced relationship, and something that's been a nightmare. Outcome of the nightmare. That King of Wands that we were talking about, that's causing so much heavy shit. What about him? That's an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. What about him is that there's a King of Pentacles that's going to be single because of a calling, and they're at a crossroads. What are they going to do at the crossroads? They're going to have a fight with this Leo right here, her identical match. Outcome of the fight they're going to have, it's going to be over. It's going to be over. They're fighting over money. Yeah. This is over, and it's money, and it looks like addiction, too many choices. This person wants out of this. What is going to happen when they get out of this? They're going to set boundaries. Alright, the Queen of Air is here. I think that's an Aquarius. Why is she here? Because of going the distance and the devil, temptation. Why is the devil here with going the distance? Because there's a Queen of Pentacles who's going to walk away from what no longer serves her and have a relationship. Clarify the relationship she's going to have. The Eight of Swords is here, and the Four of Pentacles. So it's like she's longing to get away from something so she can have stability. She's walking away from something. Where is she going to end up? She's going to have a legacy. She's going to be an empress. That person, that Queen of Pentacles, is an empress. And somebody's watching her. They're fighting their feelings for her. And she's been left out. This empress was left out. What's going to be the outcome for her? She's going to have an Ace of Wands. Clarify the Ace of Wands. There's going to be a spark between her. Oh, wow. I've never seen anything like this. If there's a King of... there's two men here. And there's a woman. And public recognition. So, there's a Gemini here, I think. There's a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. She's in reverse. He's upright. She has a choice. This Queen of Cups is no longer going to be an option for these two men. And she gets public recognition. Or they do. Why is the King of Air here? This is the one who hurt her and ended it, and there was a tower. And why is the King of Cups here? Because this is the one who would make her happy and wants to show her love because they have a lot of fond memories of her. And why is the Queen of Cups here? Because this is the one that they're having the stalemate with. Can you clarify the Tower? The Tower is somebody coming in that wants to rebuild their life and work with you, and they're manifesting it. Can you show me who that is? The Wheel is here. What's the Wheel? You have a new job. Yeah. You having a new job. Outcome of your new job. You're going to sign a contract because you're going to reevaluate it. Reevaluate the contract carefully. But you're going to start a new opportunity with your Emperor. That's what it looks like to me. They're going to move. Somebody's moving. And so the two of you can be together. They might be moving to where you live, or you might be relocating to where they live. But it looks like the two of you are going to be together. And it's because somebody stole something from you to begin with. What a reading. Alright, show me what this Empress would say to whoever they're dealing with. What would they say to whoever they're dealing with? They would say, I have too much to lose. Are you ever going to make things right? I'm patiently waiting. And what would the other person say to them? You didn't see my tears and I have trouble with intimacy. Well, what are you going to do about that? You're going to hide your feelings. Remember, don't tell them all the truth. I don't know what you want. What do you want? I'm recovering. I miss being with you and I can't get enough of you. And I don't know what you want. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. What's under your feelings that you're hiding? That you miss this person. You remember they missed each other. They want to know, do they still have a chance? Do they still have a chance? You inspire me. I need security. And I don't know how to feel. But I do feel drawn to you. What would you respond to that? How would you respond to that? You would say, I wonder how you feel. So now you know. How do you feel now that you know how they feel? You feel the sexual tension. What else do you feel? I do love you. They love you. And I'm happy with you. And I want to be in a committed relationship with you. So this person wants to be with you. And it looks like you're going to be together because somebody's going to move. Okay, we keep seeing that over and over again in this collective. Alright, show me what's going on with the money for this person, Spirit. Your spirituality is here with the office. You might work in an office and you have your spirituality. You're growing up and the office is here. Somehow the office is going to affect you growing up. You're going to be a crafter at the office. So you're going to craft things and you work in an office. Somehow an office is significant. How are you dealing with this person's money, Spirit? What's going on with their money? The money is a big part of this. Did y'all see what just happened? Alright, you're going to celebrate something. And it's about the media and sports. You're going to celebrate maybe the media and no longer having to film the sports. Because you're going to have growth. Clarify why you're not going to have sports. Oh, because you're being inspired and you had a fight with somebody. What happened because of the fight with somebody? The underworld is here and it's affected your health. So it looks like using something like drugs or sex has affected your health. Outcome of your health. Oh, it's going to bring something legal. Outcome of the legal. You made a mistake, but you're going to be comfortable. Alright, what else, Spirit? What else? Phoenix rising. Why is your Phoenix rising in reverse? Because of being unreliable in a partnership and you were unlucky. What's going to be the outcome of that? It's undecided. Can you give us a hint, Spirit? Spirit said, you're going to plan, be a workaholic, and you're not on the right path. How do they get on the right path, Spirit? The way to get on the right path is to not grow up at the office. Activate new gifts and use your voice. So something's not growing at the office. You need to activate new gifts. Outcome of activating new gifts. Animals is here. What else? You're going to have your parenthood. You're going to be persistent. Beauty is here. And spirituality. Why do you feel like you're not beautiful? Why do you have no beauty? Why is no beauty here? Because you need to manage your money. Alright, outcome of managing their money. They're going to take a risk. They're an artist. They're going to have options. And something that they didn't sell, they're not going to get recognition. They're not recognizing something they didn't sell. What's the options? Your spell work and a loss. Clarify the outcome of your spell work from the loss. You're going to lose your patience with your social media. What's going to be the outcome here? A surprise, charity, and a designer. What's the surprise? You're going to have a strategy and be in leadership. It's going slow, but you're going to be in leadership. Outcome of your strategy for leadership. You're going to network and you're going to work on this and go to the next level. Anything else we need to know here? You've been at a crossroads, but you're going to make an investment and you're motivated. Outcome of the investment you're making, you're going to have real estate. How's it going to go with your real estate? There's a student. You're going to have a gift when it comes to your transportation in reverse. So something's going on with your car and you're going to have a gift. Clarify the gift with transportation. This is going to be a peacemaker in your home. And you're going to be self-made. Check you out. Alright, so it looks like you're going through a lot in your life right now. You're going to be starting a new opportunity. You could be on social media or working in social media in some way. It looks like you're going to have it all work out. But in the past, you've been unreliable. Be careful about that. And somebody stole something from you. Anything else you want to say? You're going to have your stability. Anything else you want to say, Spirit? It has to do with the transportation and the gift for the student. Clarify the gift for the student. The gift for the student is a windfall, a legacy, being self-made, and being an unreliable phoenix rising. Why is your windfall in reverse? Because it's your real estate and you're going to make peace at your home. It looks like you're going to go back home and make peace. And you're going to be motivated to do this. I think you're going to be going back home. And somebody's going to give you a gift of transportation. All right, I think that's about as far as I can take it. I'm being encouraged to give you a message from the Sacred Rebels for your guidance. So bear with me. I'm asking Spirit to only give me one card for you. These cards are very deep. What card would you give this individual, Spirit? You're a Sacred Rebel, Spirit says. You need to have faith in the process. Spirit wants you to have faith in the process, okay? And focus on the light. Spirit, can you please help me to read this without fumbling over my words? Number 32, faith in the process. You might have a little red wagon. Somehow you have a bird on your back. There's birds that are significant. You might draw black and white. You might need to draw. You're learning how to shade. It looks like somebody might be into photography. You can't see it real well, but the red wagon is there. See how she feels naked with her faith, like she's transparent with her spiritual life. Faith in the process. No matter how powerful we are, how much courage and strength we have, there are times when we can't quite move ourselves along to the next phase of life or creative exploration. At such times, we need some divine intervention, a little help in pulling our trolley along, so to speak. When we are at the edge of our own limits and have no more personal resources, we might be left with only one spiritual power, that of faith. Fortunately, that is enough. As unlikely as it may seem, the invisible help from the universe is often more powerful than the physical efforts of 1,000 men. That is because the invisible help is not limited by physical laws. It can shift, bend, and move in ways that defy limitation. It can affect, evoke, and influence situations through invisible but undeniably persuasive means. You are in a situation where you cannot set right the course of events all by yourself. This is not an indication that you have done something wrong, nor does this suggest that you are not strong enough. It is a sign that there is something bigger unfolding in your life, and your willpower will be supplemented by the power of life itself. Sometimes a bigger plan needs to manifest for the benefit of humanity. That's why this Empress is trying to manifest, but she's in reverse, because she can't do it by herself. You need to shift your perspective and realize that you are part of the greater unfoldment of life, that your individual life serves the greater plan, and that you are not separate from its genius. Remember, I said you were going to make an impact and bring compassion to the world, that there's something bigger and global going on here. You happen to be instrumental to the greater plan. You happen to be instrumental to the greater plan, and as such, you need to accept your position and be moved while also being empowered and protected as you make personal progress through your role in the grander scheme. This is a time for humility and trust. You need complete faith in the process and events that are happening. There is nothing to worry about. You will be moved most fully and easily and with the most grace and assistance through your faithful surrender. Ironically, it is through complete surrender and total faith that we become the most empowered. When we are no longer trying to impede the perfection of a greater plan, we can be assigned with and moved by the process. Having faith in the benevolence of life rather than harboring the suspicion that life is seeking to catch us out, have a joke at our expense, or carelessly toss us about as though we mean nothing, then we can relax a little. Having faith in the process gives you space to be curious about what is taking place and to relax enough to be open to what we are most in need of, even if we aren't exactly sure what that is or how it can happen. The guidance from this oracle comes direct from the greater source of life itself. There is now an opportunity for you to be moved from the situation you are currently in to the next chapter in your life story. You can't do it on your own. It is too big of a shift. It needs the grace of life to intervene on your behalf. You will need faith, though. You may feel as though the wheels of your trolley are coming off, or that they are a bit rickety, but you must also understand that the voice of life is now coming straight to your heart with this message. You remember your psychic abilities? I have resources you know not of. It is safe to trust in my ways and my wisdom, for I love you and I am guiding you into all that is rightfully yours. Know that what is rightfully yours is what your heart truly desires, and need not fear loss. Nothing that is meant to come to you will be denied, and it is safe for you to let go and allow me to move you. Through faith, peace is restored. Remember, you need peace, me crying, and you are able to know this and perhaps have some fun in the process. Healing process, and I encourage you to try this, okay? Say aloud, I now ask that all disappointing experiences of the past that have led me to believe that life is not trustworthy, or that faith is a silly or immature way to deal with life, be released from my mind, body, and heart. I ask for help to accept that I can and will attract all that is needed into my life at the perfect time and in the perfect way. I ask to be empowered to absolutely receive all that can assist me with gratitude and without shame or guilt. In doing so, I dedicate myself to be a clear, loving, open channel for the flow of life. I know the benefit in doing so is not limited to me, but will flow so that life can benefit others through me. I trust in this now, through unconditional love, so be it. You have completed your healing process. If needed, repeat the above prayer each day to help boost your confidence that everything can and will sort itself out, whether you feel in control or not. In fact, it can do more easily when you don't feel in control. Alright, show me what's going to be the outcome, your spirit, of this faith. You're going to have guilt. Be careful of guilt and sabotage. Why are you telling us about guilt? Because it's like there's unforgiveness. Somebody wants wish fulfillment when it comes to a contract, career, or commitment, but they won't take a leap of faith. Why won't you take a leap of faith? Because your higher self needs to be activated. And how can that happen? You can awaken and remember. Just remember that you don't have the courage to do this. You don't have the courage to do this, and Spirit's going to do it for you. And it's going to break toxic patterns in your life. Toxic patterns that have been passed down from generation to generation. Clarify this person's wish fulfillment. You're going to have a new opportunity, baby. This is the life force is moving you to a new opportunity. And for some reason, you don't feel like you deserve it. A place to live, a job to start, a new home, a new car, a new job, something new, a career, a graduation from high school, to start in a new world. A new opportunity is coming. You're going to have a new opportunity, and you're no longer going to be tempted not to take this outcome of your new opportunity. Toxicity is here, and making a decision about it. Your decision will be to see through the illusions and to not romanticize this. What's going to be the outcome of this? You're going to have lack and doubt about moving into your life purpose, but what's going to be the outcome of that? You're going to come out of darkness where you've been disempowered and had no strength. What does that mean? It means you're not expressing the truth. What is the truth? The truth is that in the spring, divine masculine is in reverse. Why? Because of the end of a cycle where there was chemistry and passion. Clarify the end of the cycle. It looks like you ended it with the divine masculine in the spring. The end of the cycle is a new love. Why is the new love here for divine masculine? Divine masculine, you're going to have self-worth finally. You're finding your self-worth, and you didn't want to express the truth about the end of a cycle. because you have a new love. Outcome of your new love. There's going to be an unexpected storm. Clarify the unexpected storm. There is going to be a soul tie reunion because you're going to be detached and cold while you're healing. Outcome of the soul tie. It's like you're breaking up with a soul tie. You don't want this person to take care of you anymore. You want to take care of yourself. And what's going to happen? Your spirit guides aren't helping you until you do this. And look, you're going to have a Venus offer. What's going to be the outcome of the Venus offer? You're going to have a very hot attraction to this person. Why are they struggling, Spirit? Because you're wearing a facade about your beliefs. You can't do this. It's going to take a pure miracle. But you're being given, the universe is showing you a new opportunity. It keeps showing up. But you can't do this. You just can't. It's going to take Spirit doing it for you. But just hold still. Just be still. Spirit's going to do it. Spirit's going to do it. How do you really feel about this new opportunity? You feel like you're loyal, but for some reason you feel like there's no chemistry. Why don't you feel like there's any chemistry here? Why aren't you... It's like you have too many memories. The memories are keeping you from having a spark. What's going to need to happen here? This is your fantasy. Outcome of this. Running and chasing in reverse. You're going to finally stop running and chasing. And then what? It's like you guys have been running and chasing for years. You're going to purify and have a second chance because of rejection. Clarify the second chance. Somebody's going to be receptive. They're longing and they're letting go. They've been conflicted. They're a secret admirer and they want to start something new. You really want to do this, but you don't know how to let go of this old situation you're in, whatever it is. Alright, what do we need to know here, Spirit, for this person? What do we need to know? Somebody's obsessed. Why are they obsessed? Because they have a new love. And what are they going to do about it? They have obstacles. How are they going to get over them? They're going to reject somebody. Be patient. Outcome of that. There's an awakening happening, and they're going to have acceptance that they're on different pages. What's the different pages? A marriage. And outcome of that. It's got the marriage is out of balance. What else do we need to know here? Can I get good, strong answers, please? Finances are a factor. And addiction. Alright, what's the new love? There's a warning. Oh my God, why is there a warning? Because here and now, there's no stability. What do they need to do about this? Release this and wait for true love. You're longing for it. What's the true love? Forgiveness. And a leap of faith. Clarify the leap of faith. There's the second chance again and an apology. Outcome of the second chance. You're going to set those boundaries. You're going to set boundaries and make a decision. Outcome of your decision. You're going to go slow. You're going to have interference because of playing hard. Alright. You have a friendship here, and you're going to open up to this person, or you're going to regret it. And support is here. Children, and you're not using your intuition. Why are you going to regret this friendship? Because of healing, chemistry, and put away the computer. Somebody's unavailable. You need to be supportive. It's a past life love that's fate, and they need to have self-care and time apart. You're not using your intuition. Anything else, Spirit? It's a soulmate. What about the soulmate? That's who's not using their intuition. What about them? Trust is here. Trust and children are here. What about trust? Why is the soulmate here? That's what you need to use your intuition about, is trust with this soulmate and their children. What's the outcome of that? May I see, please? I'm having trouble getting it because passion, that's like try something you've never tried before. A twin flame. A twin flame. Alright, I think we'll leave it at that. What would the best friend of this person say? I'm going to find out who you are. What would your best friend say? May I see, please? Protect your magic and stop playing catch up. What would the Instant Magic Oracle say? What would you say? Detach. The answer to your question is in a book. Pick up the first book you see, not this one. Close your eyes and think of your question. Allow the book to fall upon a random page, and with your eyes closed, guide and point your finger in a circle around the open pages and continue to ask your question. When it feels right, open your eyes and see where your finger is pointing. Here lies your answer. Alright, let's do that. Alright, give us a page. What's going to happen with this Empress? What's going to happen with this soulmate and trust when it comes to this soulmate? A friend of mine recently went through a difficult time, and as several of us gathered around her to offer support, she kept saying, "I'm not allowed to be broken." How many of us have felt that way? I certainly have. Alright, I guess we're going to leave it there. Let's get some, see who Spirit's talking. Who is this reading for? Cancer. This is Cancer's reading. Alright, who are we talking to? SSDSTHX number 3. HBTEYKM number 5. Number Y. LMMOPGA 5. HYFLDEA number 7. And somebody might get a deal on something. FPMSSLR number 3. One more time. XDMLVLN number 5. I can't believe we haven't had a Sagittarius reading yet. I've been thinking we were going to get one in them. We just never have. Oh wow, I got the engagement ring. I got a deer, like you might have deer in your yard or something. I got a key to Mickey Mouse, Disney World, somehow might factor in. The word love, 2 hearts connected, an elephant, a music note, 2 family trees, a butterfly, and the word love. A Freudian slipped and said the world love. I'm telling you, this is global. This is global. You're going to be famous worldwide and bring a lot of compassion. There's 2 keys here. There's a metal headgear, a crystal, I love you infinity, cherries, the word wish, a wing, an arrow for Sagittarius, a lotus flower, and an infinity sign. And I get the feeling that you never expected things to turn out the way they have when it came to your success. How you met this person and the way everything has kind of come together. I don't think any of you expected it from this person, but it's happened. Alright, I guess we'll leave it there. You want to know what the angels would say? What would the angels say about this? There's going to be resurrection, love, and truth. You're going to learn the truth. What's the truth? That somebody has purity, they have a partnership, and there's going to be forgiveness. with joy. Alright, Cancer, I hope you enjoyed this and that you'll let me know by liking, sharing, subscribing. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.